What's up, YouTube? It's your boy RODSKII, and we back with another video, man. And today, I think it's day 13 of the Hard 75 challenge. We're posting every day for 75 days straight. But yeah, today's video is going to be about perspective, And one thing I want to say, even before we get deeper into the video, is just by the end of these 75 videos, you will be a changed person. I could promise you that, guarantee you that. You'll be a more improved person, more person driven to your goals, and driven to success. Just off watching these 75 videos, I'm going to make a playlist at the end of the challenge. But just join the challenge with us. If you're new, subscribe, click post notifications. And yeah, join the family, bro. But with all that being said, I ain't going to do too much talking. Let's get straight into the topic, man. And the topic today is about perspective. And the title of this video should be something along the lines of perspective is everything. And I'm going to give you a little aspect on how perspective is everything. You know what I'm saying? Because perspective can help you turn something negative into something positive. Such as, I saw this, turning your pain into passion. You know what I'm saying? Some people can look at pain and they'll bring them down in a negative aspect. And some people can look at pain and they'll bring them passion in a positive aspect. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of where you can feed off negative energy and transfer it to positive energy. But it all starts with your perspective. And another way that I saw this is when people was talking about comparison's a thief of joy. I seen this dude on TikTok. He was like, comparison isn't a thief of joy. It's all about your perspective on how you look at it. And when he said that, it really resonated with me because I said this before in a previous video, but I was people thought I was tripping. I'm just be honest when I said it. But he said it like this, some people could look at, say you're 18, an 18-year-old in a yacht in Miami, right? Some people could look at that and be jealous and get down on themselves and be like, why isn't this me? My fault, my light was about to fall. My fault, y'all, my light was falling. But where was I? We was talking about comparison thief of joy or something like that. So basically the dude was just saying, like, you could look at an 18-year-old on a yacht and you're 18 yourself. And you could look at it and be like, oh, I'm jealous. Oh, I should be here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Or you could look at it and be like this. Okay, boom. I see 18-year-old on a yacht. I said a yacht. And I see it's possible. You know what I'm saying? I see it's possible. I see, 9 times out of 10, they're showing that, obviously the way they went up is obviously a little different than like a traditional route. So it's like, boom, okay, I see it's possible. I see I can do the difference no matter the age, no matter the race. You know what I'm saying? So it's really all about perspective and how you going to turn your perspective into turning it to something negative into something positive. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's like perspective is everything. And I'm going to tell y'all a little story time before I even get out here on just like perspective and how perspective has changed my life. Because back then, I used to be one of the people that used to think comparison was a thief of joy. You know what I'm saying? I used to think like this like a year ago, because I posted a video not too long ago about this topic, but a comparison thief of joy, not perspective. But basically, yeah, I just used to be the person. I used to get down on myself when I used to see stuff and see like I don't want to say motivation stuff, but quote unquote motivation stuff. You may see somebody doing this and you're like, why isn't it me? Especially with my clothing brand, because I have a clothing brand, so it's like you may see somebody that you feel like you put more work in than, and they're selling 50K drops every time they drop. You know what I'm saying? But it's really all about perspective, and I really had to flip that. And when I flipped that to look like, oh, okay, boom, he's selling 50K drops. Well, now I see that it's possible. It's not like, oh, I'm getting down on myself. It's more of like, okay, I see what I could do now. Because if he could do it, I could do it. We're all human. We all bleed the same. You know what I'm saying? And once you flip your perspective, you're going to start just seeing your life change in any aspect. And it used to be like that with content creation too. I'll see somebody who started YouTube and started posting for 2 weeks straight. And they have 50K subscribers or 20K subscribers. And me, I'm here posting and I still, well, now I'm at 1,000, but at the time I was probably at like 50. And it's just like you may get down on yourself, but it's all about how you flip your perspective. You can't flip your perspective into jealousy. You gotta change your perspective into jealousy into more like, I don't know exact word, but like where you believe you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, it's a long fight, but once you get through that, I'm telling you, you're going to feel 10 times better, and it's going to make you want to work harder. Because I'm telling you, positivity makes you work harder than hate. Once you start looking at things like, okay, I could do this. Obviously if they could do it, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you work 10 times harder compared to you just being jealous off the last person, you know. But with all that being said, this video is not gonna be too long, and my light's about to die, so I'm gonna have to end it off right here. But before we exit out this video, I want to say I love y'all, man. I appreciate all the support I've been getting on this journey, you know, on this 75 hard challenge. And I appreciate all my supporters, you know, everybody to subscribe to me, click the post notification button. And if you haven't already, go do that. I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss this 75-day challenge. But I love every single one of y'all. Y'all make sure y'all pray. Y'all make sure y'all do something in the world, good in the world today. And yeah, I'll see y'all folks tomorrow. Bye. And yeah.